In the depths of Brazilian folklore lives a creature that has haunted generations, lurking in bedtime stories and echoing in lullabies that are anything but comforting. Her name is Cuca. Unlike many other legends that hide in forests or appear only to travelers, the Cuca lives inside the imagination of children, present in the home, in the warnings whispered by parents and grandparents to keep the little ones in line. The Cuca is most often described as a terrifying old witch. Some say she has the face of an alligator. Others portray her as a wrinkled crone with wild hair and piercing eyes. In certain versions, she is neither woman nor beast, but a monstrous hybrid of both. Whatever the form, one thing never changes. The Cuca is feared. She is the one who comes to punish disobedient children, the ones who refuse to sleep, who defy their parents, or who insist on mischief long past bedtime. The origin of this legend can be traced back to the Iberian traditions brought to Brazil during the colonial era. In Portugal, there was the Cuca, a frightening figure used to instill discipline in children. Over time, and through the blending of cultures in Brazil, this figure was transformed. With influences from African and indigenous traditions, the Cuca became the Cuca, a uniquely Brazilian myth that grew into one of the most enduring figures of childhood. According to the legend, the Cuca never sleeps. While the world rests in silence, she is wide awake, always watching. And when a child insists on staying awake, when they refuse to close their eyes, that is when the Cuca appears. Emerging from the shadows, with her terrifying presence, she comes to take away the disobedient. Some tales say she can fly through the night sky, carried by magic, seeking those who dared to defy the quiet hours. Her name became unforgettable through a lullaby that generations of Brazilians grew up hearing. Sleep, little baby, or the Cuca will come and get you. What seems like a soft cradle song is in truth a warning, a threat wrapped in melody. For many children, simply hearing that name was enough to make them pull the covers tight over their heads, hoping the witch would pass them by. In some stories, the Cuca is said to possess powerful magic. She can transform herself into animals, vanish into smoke, or slip silently into houses without being noticed. Some believe she enters children's dreams, haunting their sleep until they awaken in fear. And while some tales claim that those she captures never return, others say she releases her victims after terrifying them, leaving behind a lesson they would never forget. The truth, as with all legends, remains uncertain. As time went on, the Cuca became more than a whispered threat. She became part of Brazil's cultural fabric, appearing in books, songs, television shows, and festivals. Her image has shifted with the years, but the feeling she evokes remains the same. A mix of fear and fascination, discipline and imagination. Even today, parents may still sing the old lullaby, and though modern children may not tremble as their grandparents once did, the name Cuca still carries a shadow that belongs to the night. The Cuca is not just a tale of fear. She represents the way culture uses imagination to shape behavior, to teach boundaries and respect. She embodies the fear of the unknown, the consequences of disobedience, and the timeless power of stories. Perhaps the Cuca never truly existed, but for anyone who once lay awake at night, heart racing at the sound of her name, she is real enough to leave a lasting chill. And so, the legend of the Cuca lives on. A creature who never sleeps, who moves from generation to generation, and who still hides in the shadows of bedtime tales. When the night falls and silence fills the room, it is wiser to close your eyes and rest, because no one ever knows when the Cuca might come to get you.